Hi everyone, my name is Leela and I want to teach you guys a little bit about the app called Procreate. This is what the icon looks like and we're going to open it. The first thing we have to do is start a new project, so I press the little plus sign, new canvas and screen size. You can choose whether you want it to be vertical or horizontal. You can choose whatever you want. So first of all, say we want to make a background, right? And we want it to be ombre. We can pick, there's a lot of different pens. You can pick sketching. For sketching, you can use any of whichever pencils. For inking, drawing, calligraphy, painting, artistic, and you get it, right? And also, or you can have little flowers and rainforests, and these are flames, water, oceans, and crystals and clouds. There's a lot of things you can do, so just you can play around with that. And for this, we're going to use this one. It's called Syrup, and it's an inking. So first of all, we're going to make it as big as it can be. This is the brush size, and this is the opacity. So if we want it to be like that, at full opacity, we go like that. But if we want it to be low opacity, like this, it becomes lighter. So let's get started. So we want first we need a background, and an important thing that we should know. Whenever we want to fill space up with a color, you go to the little color thing in the corner and you drag it to where you want it to go. So I want it to go here, so I'm going to let go, and there you have it. Now, for those of you who, before we keep going, for those of you who are perfectionists, say that you want, that if you like perfect circles, perfect squares, perfect lines, and things like that, you draw a circle, you hold your finger on the edge of the circle, and then when you let go, there's going to be, you're going to hold it, then when you let go, there's going to be a little sign that says edit shape, and you press circle. So there, it's a perfect circle. Now if you want to do a perfect square, you just draw a square, you hold, now you let go and press edit shape, and you press square. Now it's a perfect square. And you can make it bigger or smaller by dragging the corners. So you can play around with that. And that's it. Same thing with the lines. Now let's keep making our background. Now let's go to a lighter color. How about this one? And we drag the color. Now just keep picking different colors. You can pick whichever ones you don't like. You don't have to do the ones I'm doing. And for the last one, I'm going to do something light blue. Perfect. I'm just going to drag the color. I don't need to do another line. Now say we want to blend the colors. We go right here to Gaussian blur, and we slide our finger. And it goes like that. Now say we want to mix up the colors without actually blending them. You press the liquefy button right here, and you can move your finger around on the screen however you want. You can use this to make a really beautiful background for your iPad or laptop. Okay, now we want it to have it blended, right? I'm going to go to Gaussian blur, and I think that's good, right? Next, there's something called layers. It's right here next to the color buttons. Say that you draw a little something like this. Hi. And now you want to erase it. But when you erase it, the background gets erased too. So what you do is, for each thing to erase it, you can either press two fingers on the screen, as many times as it takes. Two fingers at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want, say that you really want to erase it instead of just going back, you can name the layer, click on the layer and press rename, and you can name it background. And that's it. You press return, and now you can make a new layer and call it house. in that layer, this is where you actually draw the house. We want this to be thinner, so we can make a square. Yeah, it's not perfect, but we go to square, drag the corner a little bit, and I think that's good. Then we draw a little door. We do the same thing, edit shape, and we can drag it like that. Now when we want the windows, we do the same thing, square, and we drag all the corners, just like that. Now we do those little lines, edit shape, and you can drag the corners of the lines to be, you can make them longer or straighter, however you want. Okay, we made a window. Now let's make a roof. Let's make this a little bit thicker, and just like that, you hold your finger and something's gonna pop up and you're gonna press triangle. Okay, I don't like how that turned out, so let's do it again. Right here, edit shape, and we move this right here, and that's it, we're done. Well, that's our little house, and now if we want to color it, we go to new layer and we name it House Colors. Now you can pause this video if you're not done sketching the house, or you can just keep going. For the bricks, we want it to be a little bit more orange, right about there. So now we want to try and color this in. So let's go back to inking, syrup, done, and we'll make our basic outline. Now we hold edit shape and we drag the corners until it looks good. So say right about here. Perfect. Now we can drag the color to fill it in, and perfect. Now we have to do the house. For the house, we want it to be, how about white? We'll make it light gray right there. Remember, you can pick whichever colors you want. Now, again, we want to do our basic outline. So go right here, edit, we drag the corners. Now, it's really important that we do this so that it does not, so that the paint for the house doesn't go over the door. Right there. And the window last. Edit shape, square. Now we just have right about there. Now, perfect. Now we have the house color. Now for the door, we'll want it maybe dark brown. So we go right here. And, oh, we forgot. We have to do the basic outline. Like that. Now edit shape and drag the corners. There we go. Now we can fill it in. And last but not least, our window. We're going to make that a blue right there. And once again, I forgot to do the outline. So let's make that a little thinner. Like that. And square. Now we just have to drag the corners. And now we can fill them each in. So like that, like that. And that's it for our house. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned a lot. Thank you.